Hello user, it's time for our regularly scheduled contact. When last we met, 2B and NieR had just been asked to assist the Resistance by guarding a missile resupply mission at the coastline of the flooded city ruins. Arriving at the resupply site, 2B and NieR began to clear the area of hostile machines. Nothing seemed particularly out of the ordinary until a Goliath-class machine attacked the Resistance carrier. Not just any Goliath either. It was a seemingly invincible machine with a tendency to attack both machines and androids alike. In spite of an entire Yorha squad being deployed against it, the Goliath wasn't slowed in its attack. Knowing if the machine were allowed to reach land it would spell disaster, NieR came up with a plan to stop it. What if they launched the Resistance's missiles right into the Goliath's only exposed part? The plan worked, and the Goliath was destroyed. However, in its death throes, a gigantic explosion enveloped the area, causing the bunker to lose contact with all Yorha caught in the blast. After some time, 2B regained consciousness at the coast, though NieR was nowhere to be seen. Devila and Popola, two androids from the Resistance camp, helped 2B to track NieR's black box signal to deep underneath the city, near where the alien spaceship had been found. Following the signal, 2B found herself in a strange, incomplete city of bright white. Though the city was sterile and empty, the bodies of many Yorha had been placed around, almost as though to lure her somewhere. But by who? By the creator of the city, Adam. He revealed he had created the city in an attempt to understand the core of humanity, what makes machines and androids different from humans. His conclusion? Conflict, fighting, stealing, and killing. To truly understand this, Adam decided he had to risk his life in battle against 2B by disconnecting himself from the network. As they fought, he revealed he had been keeping a heavily injured NieR prisoner in order to lure 2B to this place and inspire a similar emotion of hatred within her. As 2B ran Adam through, the city began to crumble. All that remained was to return NieR to the bunker for repairs. Hello you! I'm Danny, I'm here with In.
Hello.
It hasn't been an awful long time since we've been here.
Just a bit.
Fortunately, we had the world's longest ever story catch-up to get us back into it.
Whew. I mean, we were just spending this time looking for our boy.
Well, we found our boy in the end. It's just, he had a small boy problem. Well, actually, you know what? It's fair to describe Adam as a boy problem.
Yeah.
I say that just as Ifo subscribes with the NieR Defender.
So much.
Thank you very much. We're not impugning your boy, I promise. So, the space we're at now is, as the recap said, we just found NieR and sent him off back to the bunker for repairs. So now, we're kind of waiting on some more orders. Fortunately, the commander has emailed us some more orders.
You love emails, right? Nice and crunchy?
Are you thinking of crisps?
Maybe. I did have some, just before we started.
Well, you're in America now, so they're called chips, aren't they?
Yes, and they're very good.
I mean, it looks like the new mission is mostly what we've been doing down here the whole time. Go scope out some machines.
Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
I suppose he might know something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Yay!
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago, I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
When the commander said latest trends in machines, I was rather thinking like, what's this season's hottest colour? Have machines discovered petticoats too?
Does A stand for Alliance?
A in what?
For the route?
Oh! I mean, the thing is, it doesn't so much stand for something as it's certainly contained in the name of the ending. However, I can't possibly tell you what that's going to be quite yet.
Are you gonna ride the moose?
You know what? That's a very good point. We haven't been here for a while. Let's ride the moose.
Stretch
Hi,
all
moose.
4 of the moose's legs before we stretch our own legs?
Could go fishing. You can't fish whilst on a moose, but that's fine. So,
Oh, I thought you would have... Like, the moose would be holding the fishing rod in...
in its tooths,
Yes!
unfortunately, I mean,
No, it sits up like 2B does. It has its own little stand.
can a moose sit up on 2 legs? Well, that's not a skid button. Well, Moose,
Anyway,
you
sorry.
stay here. So, as Pascal just said, we probably should be going to check out the machines at the abandoned factory. Unfortunately, we're kind of like, we've got a few loose ends, but we don't have too much to tie up. So should we just head straight there?
Yeah.
If we look at our loose ends. Ugh. Ugh, that guy. We haven't played with the Speed Star properly. We could do that. Oh. We actually need to head to the bunker at some point and speak to 11B. Should do that. Or... Sorry, you were about to say something.
Parade.
Do you want to go and do the parade again?
Let's just check up on it. It doesn't say to do it again. Do we have to do it again?
Sorry, I did a small spoiler without thinking.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we've got to check in with the parade and do it again. I believe they're in a different location, aren't they?
Yes, the parade travels around.
Like a real parade.
And they'll have lots of participants, right?
I hope
Right?
so. Ooh, there's 2 more quests over here. Ooh.
Oh.
I can't remember where the parade is.
We're doing well, folks.
It doesn't appear to be on the map, so... Maybe it'll tell us in quests.
It just says client active machine.
Yeah, that was the lovely happy guy on the other side of the city. We'll pop over there. First I'll do a cool trick, because it's been a while. We'll pop over there, see them, and if they're not there, hang on, Moose friend.
Move, move, move.
Oh yeah, I know the location where they are, Matt, it's just that I expected to see them on the map. Like, I know that's where they usually live, but I thought they moved. Clearly I was wrong. Oh, sorry!
Oh, oh.
Very busy traffic. Uh-oh.
What?
Moose
head-on
can't do that jump.
collision? Oh no! Just swing the moose round.
2Bs almost can't do that jump. Swing the moose round?
Yeah.
Like above my head?
How do you go? Where the moose lands, nobody knows.
Oh, you just mean like brutality. Oh,
Oh,
it's fine,
moose.
they're here. I choose to believe that's the same moose.
It's the same moose.
Ah, it's you. Oh no. Oh, sad ending to the parade. No.
No, they're fine. They're just occupied.
I mean, I hope they're occupied with, like, love and happiness rather than the other thing he said.
Mm-hmm.
Now, In, are you thinking you want to go visit the desert?
Well, I mean, if it's the next place to go,
No, but the parade is there.
you just want to go to see the parade, right?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So,
Are we passing any quests on the way there?
no, we're very, very, like, we don't have a lot to do at this point.
Oh. Let's go to the desert.
I mean, we've got a lot to do, but not a lot of extra stuff to do, you know?
Hmm.
So, obviously this being the second parade escort, it's going to be a little bit harder than the first one, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
I believe in you. Does it scale up with your level?
I think we established last time it does, but I also don't think my weapons are all that strong. I'll make sure I've got my best weapons on first, huh? I mean, that's a good set. I don't want to use that right now. But what I will do is go with the set I'm most comfortable with.
If I was talking about coming in real hot, we are going to the desert, so it's appropriate.
Yeah, I think that's what coming in hot means, isn't it?
I mean, I've been to Texas, it's hot.
I've been to Atlanta and it was really hot, but I was largely just inside of an airport. Does that count?
Yes. Airports distill something about the place that they're in.
I said they're in the desert somewhere. Oh. I don't have a quest icon and I don't have a quest.
Maybe we have to do something else and then it'll turn on.
Maybe. Either way, let's go back to what we had to do.
Yeah.
Oh, clumsy 2B.
We'll bump into them later. It'll be fine. They're with us in our hearts. Moose.
I hope so.
I love that moose.
I love our friend the singular moose.
And you know what? Moose loves you too.
Oh, I'm so glad. I always wondered. Right. Does that count as a side quest or is that more of a distraction? Whoa!
It's side quests can be considered distractions from the main quest.
That's true. Did we get any experience for that?
We had a head-on collision that netted us with 60 or 70 gold.
Ooh. That head-on collision's got us about 230 though.
Oh, but that was without a moose. Oh, the moose took its own share earlier. Got it.
Of course, when you're traveling in a party,
It's the only way to be fair.
you have to pay people for your time. The gig economy isn't real. Well, I don't know. The factory's looking pretty normal thus far. What's the worst that could be happening?
Oh no. Don't say that.
What? It's only NieR. That phrase is fine. What's the most harrowing thing that could be happening?
How many times did you cry at this game?
Do you want the honest answer?
Yes.
I don't remember, but it was a handful of
Are you
times.
ready to go? The machines who seek to form an alliance with my village are hiding out here. Still, you should probably be careful. We machines can be rather unpredictable.
Even you?
In truth, yes. Now that we're cut off from the network, we no longer share data with each other. We can speak, of course, but I find that language contains many ways to hide one's true intentions.
It certainly does.
They're talking about fibbing. Oh, by the way, Pascal has a cute little jump jet when you go too fast for him.
A butt jet.
I mean, I guess it is kind of a budget, but... I mean, Pascal's just very cute in general. Look at his lovely glowing eyes. Look, his cool pipe.
Pipe.
Oh, I love you, Pascal. Let's go on an adventure.
Ooh.
You enter the domain of God.
That's probably fine, isn't it?
Not ominous at all. No.
We, his humble priests, will guide you to him. This way.
And by his word, all living things are to be considered equal. And by his word, all living things are to be considered equal.
We, his humble priests, will guide you to him. This way. Down this corridor, if you would.
So, you know how one of the main themes of this game thus far has been the machines learning from and emulating humans?
Mm-hmm.
I think they might have learnt something else.
Cool scarves.
Yeah, they've learnt shawls. Oh, by the way, do you remember those mysterious elevators in the factory we couldn't use?
Oh. You just needed a good shawl, and then they're like, oh yes, you're fashionable, or...
Are you saying 2B isn't fashionable enough?
Well, you dress differently for different occasions, right?
Yeah, that's why we've got that pretty the pretty lunateer on us now, rather than the ribbon.
This all seems pretty shady, if you ask me.
So why are you still here?
Well, I brought you this far, didn't I? It's my duty to see this through to the end.
Oh no. Oh no.
Appreciate it.
Don't put that flag up.
This is like me saying, what's the worst that could happen, isn't it? Never use final statements in NieR. Oh!
It's only a bit of fire.
It's quite a lot of fire.
That door leads to the sanctum of his grace.
Coming
This
in
is
hot,
the
right?
treasure of his grace.
Thanks, Grace.
I accepted God into my heart. I was filled with serenity.
I might have misread that as anxiety.
No, that's once they accepted humanity into their heart.
To light the path forward for all.
Anxiety, the most human of conditions.
May hardship and conflict be forever banished from this world. Once I accepted God into my heart, I was filled with serenity.
I don't know, they don't seem so bad. They seem quite peaceful and friendly.
God into my heart, I was filled with serenity.
That's still a lot of fire.
It's quite a lot of fire, isn't it? That's a very big chair for someone so peaceful.
Hello.
Is it yours?
My name is Pascal. I'm here to discuss the peace treaty.
His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. We as well shall become as gods. We as well shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. We'll all die together and become as gods.
Oh dear.
Pascal's saying what we're all thinking.
Damn it!
Time for marshmallows.
This is shady. Fascinating, though.
Oh, I don't think they want to share the fire in.
With such unique perspectives.
This is going to spread it
There's a
around.
way to collect
Less talk, more running.
This is not running, but this'll
2B to
do.
bunker. We've got it running with
So,
hostile machines in the abandoned factory.
The
We need
machines
an
maybe
immediate
didn't
escape route.
learn it quite right.
Communication Engines are currently unstable.
There's a
distress
small
signal.
problem.
Damn
What,
it.
the death
Yes.
and becoming gods.
I mean, it's nice that they're inviting us, but they're being a little bit forceful about it, don't you think?
I don't know if they understand the concept of no or later.
I mean, you can't get away with it by just saying, we'll become as gods later. I'm a little busy right now.
I've got a couple things to do in this life before I join the afterlife.
I mean, you know, Nina's got all hurt, I've got to get in some flowers. Got to get the condolence card.
The door on the other side of the room just opened. Let's check it out.
I guess we should probably leave, huh? We could play with these guys all day.
What, you mean they'll never stop?
Oh no, I think we will actually stop. It's just that we you know, if we don't stop, then they won't stop.
Oh.
But also, I believe we can talk to several of the people around here. We just have to get a chance to do it, you know? Hey, friends. Oh, okay, you're not friends.
Oh. They're just doing some yoga.
What, down here in Robot Church? Oh, sorry, not Robot, that's rude. Machine Church.
Yeah. You gotta loosen up to accept
For
the
all that
gospel.
praying you want to do, you need to be limber, don't you? You know what? Let's get the rest of the prize and get out of here. Oh, can't get that prize.
Nice.
So, do you remember when we originally met Adam and Eve and it couldn't continue? They're reusing a really similar motif here, but rather than not being able to continue, everybody should become as gods.
Just become as gods. No problem. Pascal, come in.
He's safe, he's safe.
He was just standing out there.
Hello.
Whoa, 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 whoa! 2B! It's me, 9S!
9S?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into this factory systems and get you out of here. Don't do anything
Why?
too reckless, 2B. We'll meet up later on.
Appreciate it.
Is everything okay, 9S? You're looking a little stubby. Oh, I mean, some jokes don't land.
Well, he landed.
That's true.
So one of the S's stands for stubby.
I mean, I feel like we've actually probably already suggested that one, haven't we? How could we have missed that one if we haven't?
We hadn't gotten to this point. I'm not sure if my list is here on my desk. I'll have to have a look later.
Has anyone been tracking what the S stands for? In might have misplaced the list. To be fair, In, you had a very large move.
We did have, I think, up to, if not more than 9 S's on there. We had like, yeah.
Well, the plan was we'd figure out 99. Hang on. I saw 99 and thought, well, we can only go to a maximum of 99, but we'd get as many S's as we can think of and then fill it in later. Decide what the 9 S's were.
Ah, yes. I really like their hats.
They're nice hats, right?
They
They've
look
definitely
really
got
nice
the...
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, they've definitely got the ceremony part of religion down.
I was gonna say, they look really nice to bite into.
Why would you want to bite their nice hats?
Really? Like they're made out of sugar.
I mean, a lot of things look like they're made out of sugar, though.
I guess there's some brown sugar over there, not dirt.
Hey, by the way, it's a really cool effect that the music gets much quieter when it zooms out. I'm sorry, I just thought I'd throw that in. The perspective of this bit always kind of weirded me out. Like, it's very, very cool. I'm guessing it's like meant to make it feel like it's an incredibly long run. But poor Pascal having to sit there while we do this.
He's not exactly sitting.
True. Cowering and also jet boosting. He's never been one for the old conflict. That's mine!
Yay.
Okay, I rescued the crisps.
connection's
Now it's
too
time to go.
unstable to use the transporter.
Unfortunately, all of them becoming as gods in the air has sort of ruined our ability to fast travel.
We're just taking the scenic route. That's all.
It's gonna get a lot more scenic then if that's the case.
The long and winding road.
Did you see that wonderfully scenic conveyor belt in the background?
You shall also become God.
Oh no! We are mid-problem.
Just a small one, you know.
Surprisingly, it went okay. Maybe next time before getting the treasure I should look what I'm doing, huh?
They only hop through after you opened it, I think. Maybe. Travel later. Travel
Yes.
later.
That's what I was about to say before I exploded. Unfortunately, because this is a factory, we've got lots of conveyor belts. It's not so much a problem for now, but hey. Whoa! You know what happens in video games on conveyor belts? That's right, it's crushing and stuff.
What a crushing experience. Bleh.
It might well be, we'll have to see how it goes, I'll be honest.
Where's the flames? The fire of it?
The flames?
Yeah, because normally you have the crusher and incinerator all in one, right?
Ah, you're getting ahead of yourself though. It's a big factory. It's got to go a really long way. Here you
this is-
go.
Oh,
Is this what you wanted in?
Pop-Tarts. Yes.
Those... I mean, those Pop-Tarts have stubby heads on them in. You don't want to eat those Pop-Tarts.
They just have extra crunch.
You know the picture of that man screaming that people use in response to someone saying something really upsetting?
Uh-huh.
That one.
Oh.
You can't do that to a stubby. Whoa, I'm going that way. I've had enough of this fighting on a conveyor belt.
If I'm assuming they're crunchy like walnuts or peanuts or cashews.
One of the main crunchy foods.
Nut! Just wouldn't recommend it to anyone who's allergic.
To stubbies or to nuts?
Both.
That's
Stubby
a fair
nut.
point.
Oh, you're making the noises.
When you slow down, I believe that's the overdrive chip. It's been so long I've forgotten the names. When you slow down, the effect it has on the sound is so cool. Oh yeah, I'm really sorry, Matt. We've got bad news about how the becoming as God thing went.
Wait, what's that thing that's bouncing around?
That's a medium recovery, but I've got the maximum number of them.
Oh, when it was bouncing against the wall, it looked like it made an exclamation point, but I don't know if that was just the shading doing a coincidence.
It was. Also, I just want to point out how sad this little tableau is.
Oh, it's like, is it the thing found in peat bogs?
What's found in peat bogs?
Sometimes bodies, and that might be a reference to some bodies that were found like in that position.
Oh no!
Incredibly well preserved.
Oh my goodness.
You can see their expressions and everything is like. Why are these stubbies like spiders?
They've had a spider upgrade put on. You know the spider upgrade you can get installed for your legs?
Too many legs.
Well,
many.
I mean, number of legs is really in the eye of the beholder.
You can't make it 8 just because you've got 8 eyes.
You can. You can get as many as you like.
Legs, legs, legs.
Well, they are being very inclusive. They do have a point.
Just sent down cherry cocktail, right?
This ain't working, sorry.
Can you jump over them?
Why'd that one work? I think they will just continue to chase you. They're very dogged. Sorry. I made a silly noise. Uh-oh, uh-oh, no! I got bullied. I'm sorry, we've got to walk round all the way again.
It's okay.
See, Ivy's got a good point. The more legs you have, the more leggy you can have out.
Too many.
But, is it more quality of leggy for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you have too many legs, there's no space for a bum.
Well, you can have one installed on top. The possibilities are endless. Speaking of endless, the number of prizes in this room!
Are you going by size?
Ah!
Prizes!
Why does this keep happening?
That's the effect of the engine blade, right?
I think it might actually be the effect of these fellas carrying bombs.
Oh.
It just keeps happening.
I love them.
They're so silly. They're so enthusiastic and silly. Uh-oh.
They're the best.
Ah, we're not good. I thought I was about to say I think we're good.
You know that recovery?
Okay. So, the engine blade, as it sounds like, is a blade.
Vroom vroom.
It's a blade with an engine on. But...
And a butt?
Yes, no. It's not just that. It's also a reference to Final Fantasy 15. I believe this is the one. If I go to the story... Oh, well, we're using it now. Yes. So this is a reference to Blade that the main character in Final Fantasy 15 uses, specifically Prince Noctis. As with most of the stories, it's not got a happy ending. But we'll get there eventually. The game...
is that Rowdy Carboys game? Okay.
He's the sulkiest of the rowdy carboys.
Oh.
So, this game has a number of crossover weapons. I believe some of them were just DLC. We don't need to go up there this time. But the Final Fantasy 15 ones came, just as standard. Because this came out, I believe a little bit after Final Fantasy 15, but not too far after. So, because they're both made by Square Enix, I don't know, why not stick some Final Fantasy in it? Sarah has a good point. Prince Noctis sleeps a lot and doesn't like beans. I think not liking beans is one of his more notable aspects, actually.
What does he do about cats then? They've got beans on all their feet.
Oh no, it's just the kind of beans you eat he doesn't like.
Oh.
Like, I actually don't know if he really... I don't know if he doesn't like to eat them, but there is a quest in the game where someone asks you to go and fetch some beans for them, and his response is not like, okay, I'll go do that quest for you. It's just to go, beans! In like a really odd delivery that's super, super charming. It very like big mood. When Ignis tells you it's beans for dinner again.
But if you have it in a burrito, it's actually really good.
Oh no, in that case, it's like beans!
Not beans or beans.
Well, it depends. Like, if it's a dodgy burrito, that's probably more like beans. But usually it's beans. It's different emotions as beans. Sorry, well, we've got to make do while we get through this big corridor.
Full of fuel beans. You could put beans in a sock and then heat it up and you get a little warm pack.
I think it's primarily just like eaten beans he has a problem with, so he'd probably quite like the warm pack. Ah! So many big guys in this tube.
That's some little.
This is something that the soundtrack I've highlighted before, but the way they use the violin in this section, well, I think it's a violin rather than like a fiddle or anything, but it's spectacular. Like, again, the music in this game overall is so good, but the way they use it to evoke, like, it's a very similar way to they used it in the desert theme. Ah! I was distracted talking about the cool music, how dare you? Yeah, they use it in a very similar way to the way they use it in the desert theme. And, it doesn't really evoke the same kind of aesthetic as the desert one does, because obviously it was like going for a different look. But it's just such a powerful part of the song. Thank you so much for... Oh, can't get through that door. Thank you so much, Sarah, for linking the beans delivery.
That's really weird.
Also, the beans delivery was probably the name of that quest. I feel quite bad for Final Fantasy 15 because it seemed like a perfectly good game, but it came out at kind of the worst possible time. It came out around games like NieR Automata. And like, that time of the year was such an incredibly bizarrely good time for video games that I know a lot of people just kind of dropped off of it. But it seemed like quite a cute, charming game with a lot of heart. Hi, squad! I'm not having a good time here either. Well, that's a shortcut if we need it, but we don't.
Oh.
I was going to say we need to become as gods, but that's the thing we're trying to avoid.
We need to become as beans.
No! That's the thing we're trying to avoid! Look at that fancy pants flying one! Ah!
Oh! What?
I thought there was an edge.
What?
There wasn't. Oh,
What?
it's
That was
fine.
terrifying.
It's fine, pod quarters. Oh, he's still spinning. Yeah, so that's a demonstration of what happens if you fall off the edge of the world in NieR Automata. Pod just comes and rescues you.
Thank you for showing us this.
More than anything, thank you to Pod for always being there for us. To fix our mistakes. This bit feels very classic NieR to me. Like, oh! I slashed first and thought second.
What's that thing squibbling side to side below us on the minimap? Is
That's Pascal.
Oh. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. Mazes are not his strong suit. Yeah, Yeah, that part in particular, the sideways semi-maze thing, feels very like the first NieR to me. It did a lot of that sort of stuff. In particular, oh, this is bad, I can't remember the name of it. There was a village that was all insular and very windy in the first NieR. It reminds me a lot of a section from that. Also, the village had a really bad time, but, you know, we'll get to that.
I believe everything will be fine.
Well, it's more past tense now, so everything... Oh!
Oh!
You can become gods.
I timed that badly. That's never happened before. I've never done that before.
You're just showing us the things that can happen.
Oh, I thought I could get through... Sorry, that's embarrassing. I'll try harder in future.
I believe in you.
Oh, where are we going to spawn and everything? Oh, of course. So, I think we've died once before, but we have a problem now because we don't have our chips.
Oh.
We need to rescue our chips. So we'll just let the game figure it out for now. I don't know what it's equipped, but it has. And
Thanks, game.
thanks for sorting it out, Pod. I love you. We've still got all of our weapons, fortunately. I'm gonna go back to the slightly more powerful one. Actually, is that? Yes. Slightly more powerful one, please. I'm so hungry for my chips.
We did the dip, so we now need the chips.
Wait, I've got to pick up items manually again.
Oh no. You go pick yourself up. How far is it?
I'm not super duper sure. Wait, we need to take the lift. Pascal, where are you going? Yeah, so fortunately, you know I said we don't need to use that shortcut?
It'd be nice if we could.
Wait, B.
Why?
Oh, I thought we could...
Do we have to get through a thing?
I thought touching that lift opened it. Oh well. We got quite a walk ahead of us, unfortunately.
The overlay is apparently
What?
scanning.
It happened again! You know, I'm gonna check one thing in my. Did it install the get the health back chip? What are you doing with all these last stand chips?
You put on the attack setup.
That's true. Offensive heal and auto heal, that's what I'm worried about. I think you're right, Ifo. I didn't actually use it, so it's not having it. I'm too being on glowy.
What?
Oh, that's auto heal, okay. Yes, Ifo, I think you're right. I didn't actually use the shortcut, I just touched it, so it didn't actually open it. Oops.
Wait, are you saying past Danny didn't do good for future Danny?
Oh, okay. Be careful now. Unfortunately, I think that might be the case. I don't want to become Pop-Tarts twice because I lose all my other chips.
Oh.
Whoa.
What?
I'm sorry, that was my dodging noise.
What is it? GTR?
Will do.
What is what, sorry? GTR.
Yeah.
That's a noise that lions make when they're about to do a jump.
Oh,
I don't know if it means something else. Hey, no, wrong weapon set. GTR.
Go Ranger?
If I was right, Glenn Ross. What?
What?
Oh! Okay. That's a reference to a film I haven't seen, but I do understand Always Be Closing. What? I was gonna say that's a, oh gosh, I was gonna say that's a reach, but it's kind of not. It's just inexplicable. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. Hey, do you remember the beans tube? We're back in the beans tube.
Oh,
So-
it's a big burrito.
yeah, I was gonna say a beans tube is a bit like a burrito, isn't it? Oh. Oh, the bomb. The bomb is so good. Do we have any... I'm counting on you two, Pascal. Do we have any more beans, chat? Have we got any more beans material?
I mean, there's Mr. Bean.
I mean... that would be going, like, relying too much on the British stereotype, I think.
Oh, I see.
Also, I don't feel like I kind of did a Mr. Bean thing by having a Pratt fall into a crusher.
Would Pod be equivalent to Teddy?
What, sorry?
Pod. Pod be equivalent to Teddy?
Yeah, I actually, you know what? Yeah, probably, because Pod gets everything done. Teddy was always the competent one. Whoa! What's going on here?
I've had a really bad thought.
What's your bad thoughts?
Well, if Pod is Teddy and 2B is 2Bean, then you know that image of Mr. Bean with the turkey on his head?
I know that image because it's burnt into my brain from seeing it every Christmas, yes.
But it's 2B instead of Mr. Bean.
But isn't that basically just wearing a stubby head?
Door's open. Keep moving.
Which you can
Oh,
do.
no!
You can totally get it. Don't I already have the stubby head?
Do you?
I thought I
I
did.
don't think I've seen it. I don't think you've put it on for a jaunt.
Because it's scary. Do you want me to bean it?
2Bean. Just for a little bit. Oh.
It's a haunting look.
It's an awful big bean.
Oh yeah, machines. Like, have you seen the proportions of stubbies? They're a little bit off.
They're just trying their best.
Pink ribbon, blue ribbon, or lunateer?
Lunateer.
I think you're right. We're too far in the game to use the ribbons now. We're advanced. Right, you and me lift.
Actually using it. So this is nothing like advanced country, right? Advanced beans.
What, is Advanced Beans just Noctis screaming in the sky about beans?
Yes! It up
Can I auto-tune Noctis saying beans to fit into big enough? Hey, no, I'm not falling for the trick this time.
No, it'd be called bean enough.
Yeah, no, it would be. You're absolutely right. You are 100% right. And then at the end it'd go, are you bean enough?
It'd have a nice epilogue.
I have no idea what's going on in the dome. Bean commas gods? It doesn't really work. That's nothing. Ha ha ha! Sorry, that's bullying.
Become as bean.
Right, I think we're very close to where the stupid happened.
Do you want to put on your chips?
Well, I need to get them first. That's not me, is it? Oh, pretty good.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there is. It's just getting all confused. Because there's like 4 of them here.
Oh! Extra chips.
That's me.
Here you are.
I thought it looked like me. The legs were bigger. I did. Does that mean I leveled down when I died?
Really?
Don't worry, Matt, if I'd missed that, I would have spent the next half an hour moving back and forth looking for it.
I like how the bodies don't slide underneath the conveyor belt or anything.
It's genuinely quite well considered for this slightly nightmarish section.
Pascal!
Sorry, he's fine.
Oh, they got a hole in there.
Yeah, look, there's a Pascal-shaped hole specifically underneath. The reason it didn't work for me before is because I'm not Pascal-shaped. Don't mention that 2B is smaller than Pascal. It's fine.
No, you've got legs and Pascal got height. Uah.
Ah, this is bad.
Okay, watch out for the
Oh no, it's D-Puff.
Puff? What's Puff doing here?
No, it's
Wait.
D-Puff.
Oh, the
You know,
Puff.
Derek's cool street name.
Is there another one? Who's that?
Who is he?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mac.
Mac.
Oh, that's quite a nice message.
And now it's tidy.
That's right. We're not here for the whole religion machines thing. We're just tidying up. Something sounds wrong about Tails the Hedgehog, but I can't think what it is. Where am I going?
Onwards. Carefully.
A box!
A box!
Please? Where's the opening position?
There you go. Can you light? Or that was just for boxes. That was just for...
I can, but it's... Oh, well, never mind.
That's terrifying.
Seems like that was actually the quickest way to get back up there.
Oh yeah, you're the...
Yeah, please, no spoilers if you could for now. In hasn't played the game. Oh, I meant to be saving them. Yeah, In hasn't played the game, so this is her first go through. So In doesn't really know anything. So we're trying to avoid spoilers so that everything, you know, is new.
So when are we gonna go and see the parade again?
Oh,
You
very,
said
very
you
soon.
could. Okay.
The parade are all doing fine.
They're just getting their costumes ready, right?
For saving them, we get a small prize. Thanks, friends.
They're a nice purple color.
They are. They're a nice purple colour, and you can trust the people who are purple. Oh, can't get through that door. Oh no, go fishing forever is absolutely not a spoiler. That's good advice. We haven't done even nearly enough fishing on stream.
You can get a lot of things from fishing, right?
Like fish.
No. Wall spider.
Let's deal with it Australian style.
What? Run away. Really quickly.
Ah. Right, let's try harder. I think you shoot a laser at me. Yep. You know what? Fine.
Shoot it with a gun.
I wanted to swat it out of the sky.
No, the fear of swatting a spider out of any high surface is that it lands and billions of tiny spiders come out.
Yes. I would never swat a spider, really. But it's a machine spider. It probably doesn't have babies. Probably.
Well, the way they do babies is different.
Well, we've just seen it downstairs. Ooh, I've just had a visceral memory of trying to do a really hard jump here. Uh-oh.
Good luck. Good luck.
I don't remember how to do this on stream. This is not related, I'm just checking my chips because I'm wondering why I'm exploding. Oh, that's probably why.
Ah.
So, the jump I want to make is, well, there's actually two of them over there, I believe. There's one that is a little bit simpler, which is this one up here. I say sliding down. But do you see the one underneath that?
Yeah.
That's the one that's a bit more like a tricksy jump. Can I remember how to do that? I believe there's a weapon that has like an uppercut in its pattern. That's a downer cut. Can I like break out of that one and then no? So what I need to do is jump down, then double jump, and then do that. I think. Let's
Ooh.
try.
But in the correct direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel like I need to use a weapon with some kind of uppercut for that, don't I?
Is it one of the punchy weapons?
Well, I think the only other one it could really be is a spear.
It is awful pretty.
It's very pretty. Spears have like horizontal. If you attack as soon as you jump, you get air. Whoop. That's a. We'll not count that one. Falling off isn't helping.
At least it's stylish.
Oh, very.
Ooh, it means
Oh, I
something
see.
from top
Right. I think I see. Don't know if I see.
of the- Nothing specific. Big spear?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, Lynx. That's the move I've forgotten.
Ah!
I nailed it! Perfectly down the hole.
I don't think that was the one you were originally aiming for.
Oh, that's not the right one. So it looks like you can't do that jump, that move in mid-air though. You can only do it like after your first jump, like there. What if I just did it this way, rather than trying to do it the weird way? Yeah, maybe that will work.
Are you pushing Pascal out of the way?
Well, he is actually slightly in the way,
Pushing
technically.
you? Yeah.
I keep bumping into him. I can't remember how much this prize is worth it.
Maybe you can get a real life suite. The end of it.
A real life what?
A real life sweetie.
I would like a real life suite. So that's too much. Oh, I hope it's a medium recovery.
I mean,
Right.
you don't have enough of those.
I'm gonna try something. I think if I switch to, like someone said, the large sword before. I switched to a large sword because I remember using a specific type of weapon I never had in my normal slot. Oh, that's got an up. That's got us a small up. Oh no! 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 I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Be careful.
Oh, that's close, that's close. I'm so sorry. I know we're meant to be, like, stopping this disaster from happening, but I saw a prize. Yeah!
Yeah!
A meteorite.
Chat. Thank you for the space rock chat.
So that wasn't my heavy attack? What's the heavy attack? Oh, that's the one you... Oh, that's my fist, never mind. So a meteorite is like a relatively rare piece of... not a piece of anything other than a meteor. It's like a relatively rare item used to upgrade weapons and stuff. So having as many of those is quite good.
Yes.
But I did like the sound of
Exit
that
route
medium
secured.
recovery.
Thanks.
Has that sucked the drama out of it?
What, the recovery or?
Both. Oh, thank you very much
The
for, like,
connection's
thank you
too
for the thought though,
unstable to
Brogue.
use the transporter.
Thank you for all pitching in and helping, because there's this thing that happens when you're on stream playing a game and something like that jump comes up. There's this very real thought at the back of your mind, I might be doing this for about an hour and a half now. I hope I get this.
I mean, if it's an hour and a half, 10 minutes into it, someone will go, "Did it like this?"
He killed all of them.
Ooh.
Oh, him. Pascal, behind you!
Alert.
That's a
Energy
really big
shield
boy.
detected over
It's a
enemy
spectacularly large boy,
Physical
unfortunately.
defense shield detected. Analysis. Both long and close range attacks are ineffective.
Now what?
Large energy supply detected within this
One of
vector.
them might, or
Proposal. Energy source should be destroyed.
Ninas, that Goliath we just
Either way, it's definitely a worry.
I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut
Oh
off
no,
power to the
chat
factory
is
now.
right. Or
Well, it's an orb with legs.
Factory system at 80%
Lord?
control. Hang in there, 2B. 90%.
you
92.
just pushed him into the fire, right?
95.
Well, he's got that big shield on. Like, presumably the big shield helps against the fire too. I mean, that's definitely a very large orb, but hey, they could always shoot a laser down there.
Shield deactivated.
What are you... Oh! Something come out the back! Okay, that's where you're facing. What a rude surprise.
Just in case you were wondering.
Well, I was wondering, but I wasn't really expecting a big laser to come out. Well, not really a laser, sorry. I was expecting a laser, I wasn't expecting a spy. I guess it's a good defense mechanism in that case, then.
It's like those heels that when you kick back they light a little flame.
Except lots less elegant and a bit sort of weird. A bit rude. But bum spikes is a good way to deter your assailants.
Bum spike sounds like an uncomfortable occasion.
Oh, its bum spike is a big tail like a scorpion's. I only just realised.
Oh, I was gonna say like a puppy. And you said tail. I don't think puppies have this many legs. Well,
Puppies don't have as many legs or as many spikes on their tail, to be fair.
puppies aren't normally orbs.
Well, I've seen some that are.
Oh,
They're very cute.
or with the sticky belly.
Very. Do you want to settle down? It's acting a little like a rowdy puppy.
Maybe it's so tired it wants a nap.
No, we're still having playtime first. It needs to use its energy up, then it can have a nap.
Oh, that's just an energy meter. Got it.
Exactly. Do I need to bonk it? I guess I need to bonk it.
One or two more and it should be good. Not like that. Not like that.
Not like that.
You don't have any.
Yeah, there you go. Oh no, I had the pod light on Ivy. It's just dark. This is such a cool shot.
You know when you cut up a mango
You know when you cut up a mango and it explodes?
with juice,
Yeah.
fire.
You see all the orange? That's its juice. Hey Pascal, what's up? Good idea. I can't remember if this is the way we came. I don't think it is.
Pascal's that sounds so dainty. It's really cute.
Well, he's being very careful. The whole point about his character is that he decides to be super careful and never hurt anyone. Ah, it's that dramatic lift angle.
Lift selfie.
Wait, 2B sneak in for a lift selfie.
Oh, what? Pascal's slowly turning.
Where is she?
Where is she? There she is.
You can't really look up at the camera in this game though. You can't get a good lift selfie.
You're just being cool and shouldn't, right?
Oh, I can't change the camera, but I can rotate pod.
Can we pet Pod?
Good idea. Hold on. Pod, you've been doing really good work today. I'm wiggling them. I'm trying to wiggle. I'm trying to wiggle. For some reason, it's not. No! It's not letting me wiggle. Oh.
Equip something else.
Is this a cool lift selfie?
I think it's pretty cool.
That is actually quite cool. Although I don't know what she's doing to the lift. Wait, I know. Hang on. Cooler lift selfie.
Whoa! Yeah!
Right, time to leave.
Thank you.
Oh, it's the factory.
It's very shiny.
It feels good. It feels good. It feels so good.
I don't know if shiny's the right word for this.
Okay, there's a lot of juice everywhere.
They've definitely spilt a lot of the juice, haven't they?
Why did this happen? The only option left is to die. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
We must die and become gods.
Yes, let us die now.
Oh,
Well, there they go.
don't play in factories.
No, don't play in the juice, it's dangerous.
Not a paddling pool.
Oh, wow, someone made a replica of the Virtuous Treaty. Could you link that? Because that sounds really cool. Like, the construction of the weapons in this game is such a look because of the... Like, I think the Virtuous Treaty is the really, really big one, right? Yeah, that one. Like, the way it's not really attached on the hilt is super cool. It's happening again.
We must die and become gods.
We will become gods and be free from our torment. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh well, that's the factory. That's all that's sorted.
Why? Why did you have to die? It's not fair. My only brother. Damn them! I'll kill them! I swear I'll kill them all!
Wow, that was certainly something. I had no idea such a vast space existed beneath the abandoned factory. I need to return and investigate as soon as possible. When I do, perhaps you'd be willing to join me?
No thanks. I'm heading
Bit
back to the
awkward.
resistance camp. What about you?
Oh, I'll probably wander back to the village. I have plenty on my plate there.
I see.
There he goes.
Okay.
Do you not wish you could do that when you make a conversation really
Say
awkward by
again?
mistake?
I'm not receiving.
Scanning for interference.
The machine requesting an backup. Forces in range. Please, we can...
Let's move.
That sounds bad. I mean, judging on what's just happened with the whole becoming as gods thing, it's probably going to be fine, right?
It'll be fine. Just don't join any dinner arrangement.
It's alright, I don't think... You mean Eve, right? I don't think he'd invite us around anyway. Doesn't sound too keen on us.
Well, as long as it's not a surprise one.
I believe, actually, that table exists somewhere in the world. I believe. I don't know if that's the case. I've been told it is, though.
I want to believe.
I want to find it. Yeah, no, absolutely, FO. Like, now that we've done that whole factory thing, the stakes is getting really low. What's happened is that an enemy has like dropped some crisps on the floor, and she needs 2B to come clean them up.
Oh, okay. What kind of crisps? Like chili crisps?
Oh yeah, the really, really good ones, the expensive ones. She's dropped her sensations on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
Chili.
They're like twice as much as other crisps.
Why are their numbers increasing like this?
Cause unknown.
Try contacting the bunker via laser relay system.
Affirmative.
Wow, the laser relay, that's how you know it's serious.
We've gotten on to lasers.
Alright.
I still believe everything will be fine.
They look kind of weird, huh? Again, probably fine.
No!
Oh.
Get out of here, now!
Are they eating them?
Unfortunately, it looks like the machines have learnt another human emotion. Hungry.
That's not how you get your protein.
Well, at least now we know why they looked all weird outside. Oh no, absolutely same. The sparking burst kind of sucks, but more importantly, this whole situation kind of sucks.
You okay?
They came out of nowhere, overran the entire camp. We tried to fight back, but our shots have no effect.
Alert. Energy shields detected on multiple enemy fighters. Physical attacks recommended.
Got it. You get the other androids out of here.
Good luck.
Ah, we have to defeat them using sword. If only we'd ever had a sword before.
I really like the swords.
Do you know anyone with a large collection of swords that she can, like, sort of summon in front of her? Whoa! Alright, show off with your big hands. Here it comes.
Wow.
Hang on. I thought she said they had energy shields and stuff. Maybe these aren't the ones.
They're not sparkly.
That's true. They're pretty in their own way, though. Oh. How disappointing. I thought I'd done something cool and got to like a location where they wouldn't be able to hit me. Oh gosh, absolutely. The fact that a stubby rides the Goliaths is so charming. Hang on, not Goliath, sorry. Goliaths means a different thing.
Goliaths are a little bit bigger.
Goliaths are the biggest, these are just big boys. The way that the heavy attack on the sword knocks things away is very, very satisfying. Oh. Everyone's waving their arms now.
I just want to say hello to everybody.
That's not how you say hello. That's not how you do it either.
I've been doing it wrong this entire time.
You know how everyone like keeps a weirdly large amount of distance from you?
Oh, it wasn't the petticoats. It was the windmill arms.
It was actually that too. I believe we beat Father Servo 3 times. We got up to his spinny form and then just didn't have the damage to do it right now.
You saved our lives.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. They came out of nowhere and just... Huh? That was outside the camp!
Again, probably fine. It's hard to keep my optimism. Oh, okay.
Again?
Would you look who it is?
Big egg.
Big egg, but this time the egg is now electrifying the water.
What level is it? Like 28?
Yeah.
It was 20 before, so it's gone up 8 levels.
It's alright, we're level 30. We've over-leveled him.
I'm level 3.
So that's how it works in video games. If you're a bigger level, you win. I think. You know what? I'm giving him 3 of these. Yeah. I was trying to figure out if I could get away with that without having to drop my bombs. Haha!
Local machine
You know what? That's a perfectly fair response to what I just did.
This is never going to end.
Yeah.
Hypothesis. The Goliath-class enemy screen has summoned the local machine life forms. Proposal. Destroy the Goliath.
I hadn't thought of that. Thank you, Pod.
It's getting grumpy because it woke up from its nap too early. That's it, right?
Are you sure it's the waking up from nap thing and not the bombs?
No, I think it's waking up from the nap thing. You know,
Okay.
it was a bit grumpy because you're tired. And you need that little weird bit if you're a little bit like too long or not long enough and weird and fuzzy.
Yeah, you had a nap that made you feel slightly unwell.
Yeah, it's that. Just go back to sleep for a little bit.
I can't tell if the frame rate's dropping super low on the stream or not because too much is happening. It looks like XSplit might be having trouble. Does it look okay in chat, everyone, or? I think the electric effect is not agreeing with the stream.
Oh, is it too sparkly?
A little bit. Oh no, it's alive again. Oh no, it's 100% definitely the electric effect. Hang on.
Okay, so you just have to defeat the Goliath without showing any of the electricity effect.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, no problem. It's not like we wanted to see what was happening or anything.
I just put that up while I slightly toggle with this.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something about this, I don't know exactly what, that means XSplit and this game don't seem to get along perfectly well. I'm so sorry. I will be with you in a second. Just toggling the things. Right. Hopefully, that'll be better. Ah! Well...
Huh?
I mean, I got hit with a missile square on and it doesn't seem to be lagging anymore. So that's good.
You did it.
I did it. Now I just have to do this. So I'm not sure if we have to do anything to stop the electric going, or we just have to like slightly beat up these guys they've summoned. I think we might have to beat up the guys.
Won't it just yell for more?
Oh, wait, no, we have to stop it.
Go.
Big bombs.
Big bombs?
No!
Oh.
It shot me and stopped my bombs. Oh, here we go.
Nap time.
No, roll time. Not roll time. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, we're just gonna tuck it in.
I think it's trying to tuck me into the ground.
You see, you just gotta get there first, and everything will be fine.
Bad orb. Punish the orb.
Punish him.
To me!
Oh, look who it is. Brave boy crashes into orb.
You okay?
Bouncy.
Good thing I landed that directly.
He only just got that body.
Uh-oh.
They're just testing it, right?
All of you are going to
Oh.
No, both the boys are here.
What?
To me!
The orb has turned into a problem orb.
Let's take this bastard down.
Oh, you know when you eat so much that
She
you feel
just
like you
said
have your...
bastard.
No, she didn't. That's not what the B stands for.
Well, yeah, 'cause she was referring to Eve. She wasn't referring to herself.
Oh.
It's fine. Ooh, look at that delicious looking orb in the middle.
Just crunch it in your mouth.
The delicious orb is winning this fight, I'll be honest. So this is just one of them classic old orb battles. What I really like about these last couple of bosses is we're really getting into like super complicated bullet patterns. Like that one that just happened there. I hate to keep going back this well. It's very classic NieR. Like the first NieR game had a lot of really overcomplicated bullet patterns in some of the bosses, and this is just pretty.
A laser show.
I don't know how you dodged it, to be honest.
Just keep going.
Yeah, or I just keep eating my recoveries. I thought it's fine. Get down! Get down from there. Get down from there, or I'll make you get down.
Escaping the loop.
Something's happening. I don't understand Eve's silly disco ball attack, and I'm too scared to ask.
You know when you get so mad that lasers happen?
No, I don't actually. I've never been this upset. In my whole life, I've never been as upset as that.
I think that's a good thing.
Probably. Like, Eve seems very upset right now.
Does Eve need to take a nap?
I mean, Eve, honestly, if I had to, like, just, like, talk about his character, I would just go with needs a nap in general.
A nap and a shirt. Everything will be fine. Maybe it's just cold?
Nap first or shirt first?
Put on a shirt. Go have a nap. Change your shirt when you wake up. In case you get sweaty.
Oh no, it turned into an orb snake.
They're
Orb
still
snake.
coming? What do we do? There's too many.
Just do your best.
2B?
You would have thought he'd got that by now, huh?
Our village is under...
Oh no.
Pascal? Come in, Pascal!
Shit!
Hey, I'm done playing with those. We have to go to the village right now.
Oh, root A. A stands for ah. Just in general.
Unfortunately, all of the roots kind of stand for ah.
Ouroboros. Ivy, that's beautiful.
Ouroboros is also very good.
Can we? Is it faster to go by moose?
I'm not really sure. I'm too focused
Panic.
on where I have to go.
Yeah.
Damn it! They're here too!
No.
9S! It seems the machines on the network have gone berserk. They've sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying to hold them off. But with these weapons, there's only so much we can do.
Let's take these
Fortunately,
guys
I
out
brought my
first.
collection of swords. Yeah, so this game absolutely has swearing, but it has swearing at very, very important moments. Like, so we can get all giant galaxy brain about it if you want, but the fact that 2B says shit in response to the village being attacked, it's actually fairly meaningful as a thing. Like, considering her whole thing was at the start of the game, if you remember, was no emotions ever. What are you doing? It's like just reacting with just panic, and human swearing is actually really significant. Like, both 2B and 9S grow a lot in really quite subtle ways in this game. I am completely in love with their writing, really. Oh, where'd that orb go? Ha 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 ha! Now you get my orbs too.
You saved us. Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
Do be careful.
I'm gonna do my best.
Brother. My brother. Brother! Brother!
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
So it's fair to say that Eve hasn't taken the death of Adam very well.
He's a little sad. He's going through the stages of grief.
Yes,
this
he's I think he's hitting both despair and anger quite hard at the same time, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's wrong to cope like he is. It's just that he's... Just thought I could better get one last one in.
No.
Oh, hello you.
Oh.
And here you are.
Ah.
I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless. As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything. And now, everything must die!
Why did you kill my brother?
in my defense, he did start it. So, we've talked about the characterization of Adam and Eve before, a little bit, and how, like, Adam was very, like, came off as your stereotypical man and was very, like, fighting to feel alive. Eve, at this point, is basically just made entirely out of grief.
Eve is just really sad.
Like, honestly, yes, at this point in the game, much as he is obviously the antagonist, and he is actively trying to kick your ass right now, he's just, I think, a very sad character.
Just needs to have a really good cry.
Oh, I want ups.
And a cup of tea. It's like 5 minutes.
Does anybody know where you can get a cup of tea from in the dust cloud?
Like a really big one.
It's gonna have to be a very big one. Ow! Just stop that, you. Stop that too, actually. Yeah, like, I like Eve a lot, and like, I really don't think he gets particularly fleshed out with what you see of him, but like, the way that the two of them are different, and the way his relationship with Adam is, I mean, very clearly all he has, right? Like, over and over we've said this, but the overarching theme of this game is like, well, you know, we're getting into it now. So it's like, what makes humanity? What is human, right? Like what? We've seen like the performance of gender. We've seen like the performance of several emotions. We've seen like the machines constantly trying to figure out what makes what human.
Try hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up,
In through different guises, like we've seen them like try and celebrate, we've seen them try and do acting, we've seen them try and do religion, we've seen a harrowing scene where they tried to do fucking.
Actions of Unit 9S have an unacceptably low probability of success. Proposal: Unit 2B should abandon Unit 9.
If 9S says he can do it, then he will!
So another thing to note here is that I'm not actually sure it is that, but if you look at 9S now, like he's making a little trail of hacking style runes towards Eve, and again, runes is something that's always been very important in NieR.
I saw the little elements and go, oh yes, they exist in the same universe.
Like, it's not the Black Scroll, but, you know, I believe the Black Scroll does make an appearance in this game, though. Come on, 9S. I know it's just, like, the head of the network and everything, but what's the hold-up?
What level is 9S?
High enough. I mean, he just come with that new body and everything, didn't he?
Enemy unit cut off from network functionality.
Was that network error message part of the game?
I genuinely don't know. Possibly. It would be very fitting, but, like, it would be fitting for the game to turn off the network at this point, I guess. I'm doing it bad, I'm sorry. Again, like, the first NieR, the last boss of that game was very like a bullet hell you had to survive. We're here again. We're out here doing it. What's a cool robot fist, 9S? Where'd you learn how to do that?
You know when you do a hack, you pick up the
Yeah, he's learning some tips. Oh, yeah, no. Wow. I pressed too many buttons. It's fine.
I mean, you're alive.
Got away with it. Yeah, Eve is always very, very naked, but if anything, this is the most clothed Eve ever gets. Unfortunately, Eve won't let us slash, and anyway, we did kind of just break our sword. So we just gotta do guns for now.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
You know when the health bar goes all funny and the computer gets broken, it's not gonna be good.
Ah.
The only other time we've seen it get like this is when he starts to die.
Alert. FFCS destroyed. Ranged combat.
Ooh.
Finally. It's over. NieR!
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So...
NieR.
Please, 2B. I want you to do this for me.
I'm alive? Goddamned machines! Is this a message? The data transmissions, they're resonating with each other.
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies so that when I returned to my own body,
Yes. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
What is it that separates machines from androids like us? The machines have gained emotions, consciousness. The final screams they summoned on the edge of death. They still echo within me.
I feel like I'm losing hope in my body and my soul and the sky. It looks so ominous, and as time comes to a halt, silence starts to overflow.
You know when you asked what the A stood for? That's what it stands for. This song is called Weight of the World. It's the credits theme for NieR Automata, and it's genuinely spectacular. But much as I want to sit here and let it play out, I don't think we can. I don't think we can just sit here and watch the credits roll. You might have heard the phrase, "It always ends like this," in reference to NieR before. Now you know why. Yeah. Like, there's an awful lot wrapped up in that, and like, don't worry, we're nowhere near done. If you think about it, that's ending A, and we're gonna get through to ending E, so we've still got a long time to go, but we've got a lot more stories to tell. I'm not gonna say what those stories are, because we'll find out. But, so, 2B kind of summed it up there. Like, the whole point of ending A, I guess? Other than it, like, it's a really nice way to wrap up, you know? It's like, it's actually like a relatively happy ending, you know? Like, some bad stuff went down, but also beat the baddies, like, beat the heads of the network, right? Adam and Eve are gone. And, like, everyone survived for the most part, I think.
We did it.
Everyone had a pretty rough time. We are going to have to get some new, well, like third or fourth new body for 9S at this point. It's really going through them.
Well, it just means he has more opportunities for shorts.
That's true. I hope he takes the opportunity to try more shorts rather than trying ramming the body into different things from space, which is what he did last time.
Yeah. Weren't there things we didn't finish?
I have to say, I am kind of with chat. I thought I wouldn't, like... So that hit me really hard first time round. I thought I'd be fine second time round. I wasn't.
Oh.
Like, there's so much I genuinely love about this game, and we will get there, you know, but, like, one thing I've heard said about this game is that even if you only played Route A, which I don't think is a bad idea, you should play the whole thing, right? But if you only play Route A, there's so much game here to love, and there's so many, like, little touches. Like, the way it... I blathered on about it during the Eve fight, but the way it deals with, like, the concept of, like, what is humanity is, like, it gets there really, really deep. I think we joked about this very early on, but one of the first things you come up against in Route A is the android who says, like, I can't fix my broken leg, it's the only part of me that's the original me, you know? Like, it throws those things at you so early, and for some games that would be the entirety of the crux of the story, you know? But, like, NieR handles that same issue in so many different ways, in so many different, like, more nuanced, like, ways of handling it, that, like, it just... What, like, the way I've played both the original NieR and NieR Automata now, and I kind of played the original NieR for the first time a couple of months before the first game came out, so I had this huge stretch of just, like, like, it's all tied together in my mind, and the writing is so... I genuinely don't think there are any other games that really handle writing in the same way, other than, you know, Drakengard, but I've not played those yet. Like, I generally don't think there are any other games written in the same way. Like, the whole point about NieR is there is loads of really goofy stuff, you know? Like, yeah, the costumes are a little bit... They show off a lot of leg, you know? But the whole NieR universe is written, like, in such a way that it's so intricate and interconnected, but also there is a real rich vein of, like, black comedy written through it. So, like, it handles really terrible situations in a way I don't think I've seen handled in a video game. In the way it's fairly realistic. There's gallows humour in this game, you know? In a way where it feels... it actually kind of resonates. But we will definitely see that in the future. Just...
And we have gone through all the credits.
We did it! Hey, by the way, here is the single weirdest part about Route A.
Oh?
We're getting a message from Square Enix. Not from, like, the writer of the game, not from the people who made the game. We're getting a message from the publisher. Would you like to see what the message is?
Yes, please.
Oh, you're welcome. I really enjoyed playing NieR Automata. So, this is really weird. Again, in things I've never experienced in a game before. I've never had a game, let's be honest, basically beg me to continue playing it. This is such a confusing message to receive off the back of what just happened. Like, I understand why. Like, they are basically telling you, hey, you've got to go... I know you just finished it, but there's so much more game here. Come on. But it's so weird.
I think without it, some people just really wouldn't know.
Oh no, certainly. Like, again, one of the hallmarks of the NieR games and Yoko Taro as a creator is that he plays with the medium a lot. And, like, one of the criticisms of both of the games is that people say, oh, you've got to play through it so many times. But the thing is, the playthroughs aren't the same. Like, the playthroughs are effectively different chapters of the story. So what this is saying is, hey, please go read chapter 2. I guess it's more like
the weapon stories. There's more.
There's so much more.
Keep going. And we are going to keep going with this.
So, well, I mean, it is up to you, but I'd certainly like to.
Yes, please.
So we unlocked voice option there, but I don't remember what that is. So I'm going to quickly hop into the menu, but I think we better call it for tonight. Where do you think the voice is going to be? Sound? Voice changer?
Oh?
We'll experiment with that next time. Oh, apparently it lets you pitch shift. Good. We definitely will play with that next time. Can't wait to make some cursed androids. For now, though, do you think we should go call it? It's quite late.
Yeah. Until next time.
Thank you ever so much for coming, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us through Route A. But, we're actually done. We did it. We did a route.
You did it.
Should we start this all over again for Route B next time?
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll see you. I can't remember when the next one is. We'll see you next time when we do all this all over again. Bye!